Hi, welcome to my video today. This is the magic of pasta water, where you can take pasta and a sauce and some water and turn it into something that looks like this, looks like this, looks like this, looks like this. Over here. Look at that. Look at that. I have a bolognese that I made. The recipe can be found on a YouTube video where I found it. And I got the idea. It's a simple recipe. It's delicious, in fact. Got mezza rigatoni. We got water coming to a boil. How to actually prepare the pasta for the eating. So what I want to do here is just do a quick, simple preparation. This gives you an instruction to do 10 to 11 minutes. 10 to 11 minutes is fine if you're taking it out, putting olive oil on it and eating it, or salt or butter maybe. But even then I wouldn't do that. Having Italian neighbors across the street, I get some insight into this. They do about half the cooking time that's recommended on the package. I usually go a minute or two under. And one of the reasons is because I'm going to use this pasta water and I'm just going to keep adding it to it. So it's going to keep cooking for another few, 3-4 minutes. Even when they say use the cooking water, that makes sense. It's got starch in it, it's a thickening agent, whatever. But when you use the cooking water, you need to keep heat on it and you need to keep stirring and tonging, moving stuff around so that everything gets coated and the starch water thickens up the sauce, which then makes it grab onto the pasta. So I'm going to use just some random amount of this. It doesn't really matter. The water is heavily salted. Give it a little stir so they don't stick. And that'll come back up to a boil. And I'm going to ask my little assistant over here to set a timer. So I've set a timer for 8 minutes. This is 10 to 11 minutes. I've got my 2 spoons here. One I'm doing for the pasta water. I posted one of my videos to Reddit and somebody commented, "What is wrong with you, man?" Oh. So I'm gonna leave this container here. I'm gonna put what I think is the right amount in. I'm wrong. As with, if you've seen my other videos, if this is the first video, welcome, hi, subscribe, like it. It's teaching you how to make pasta. I'm not telling you how to make a sauce, make your own sauce. I'm telling you how to actually prepare pasta to give it to somebody you love. Okay, so reserving some of the meat sauce in case I need more. Again, I don't measure anything, so in a lot of these things, you don't need to. This isn't baking, this is cooking. You're looking for texture, you're looking for coverage, you're looking for appearance, and properly cooked pasta, al dente, to the tooth. So it's got a little bit of a bite to it. Cooked with a sauce that is just enrobing the pasta is the best way to eat pasta. You didn't know that there was a better way to have pasta. Okay, we pretty heavily salted the water here. And the reason we do that is because we're using this flavor. It's all flavor. So we want the starch and the flavor. And now that we're into the cooking process in earnest, I can, start taking the water out and letting it start emulsify with the oils and fats. The stuff that emulsifies. It's emulsifying stuff. It's got magic emulsifiers. Flour, oil. Bubbles. Bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles. Bubbles, 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 bubbles. Bubbles, bubbles. All of you to understand exactly how a pasta is served. And this can be with just olive oil and water. This could be with like the cacio e pepe. It could be olive oil, garlic, Simple. Works with pesto as well. It's every sauce. And this is the thing they don't tell you. Nobody in America who cooks pasta, who doesn't know somebody Italian or doesn't watch a ton of food TV or YouTube cooking videos, no one tells you how much water to use, how much pasta water to use, and how long to actually keep turning it. Because it might seem like 5 minutes of going and going and going and getting the water out and the sauce attaching. It feels like an eternity, and I think you might agree. So one of the benefits of studying Kung Fu, even late in life, Kung Fu karate, is that I had this on the counter and my hand twitched and I knocked it off toward me. Just fired it off the counter and just reached down and grabbed it out of the air. It's stupid. All the pasta's out of the water. Now leave the water boiling, and the reason is because I want to be able to put boiling water into this pan, and we're going to do the old turn up the fire. So yeah, I'm a little shy on the amount of sauce I want in here, so I'm going to use the rest of it. Going to make it really meaty. I'm just going to take some of this water. And the water now has a bit of the oil from the pan. So I was going back and forth, but it's fine. It's not going to hurt anything. This is going to be more trouble than it's worth to try and use. So we're going to do, I think, mostly this method, and grab this guy. What is wrong with you, man? That's a good comment. That's about what I expect from Reddit. YouTube comments, they're probably hiding the bad ones from me, but the YouTube comments that I've gotten, Fahrenheit or Celsius? Oh, I hadn't thought of that one. Okay, so we're well into, if you can see it, there's a sauce on there. I mean, it's damp with sauce. This is where most average, everyday, run-of-the-mill American person who makes pasta stops. So 11 minutes, this is about when the pasta would have been done according to the box. I can feel that it's still very much al dente. You can just see the shape isn't breaking at all. And so this is where we've taken, I don't know what measurement this is, like 2 tablespoons. I've done 8 of these, 9 of these, 10 of these. It doesn't matter. The measurements don't matter. But now we're cooking out that pasta water. We're using that starch that came off the pasta in the water. We're going to use that starch to help get it to bind everything together and stick to the pasta. And these edges are really going to help do that. So we can just right into the camera. Oh, look. Oh, Yes. Yes. See? Yes. What? Do Yoda cooking. Yoda cooking show. Baby Yoda cooking show. Oh, he doesn't talk. Never mind. No, that's Gizmo. Gizmo. That's Stripe. I'm a child of the 80s. So you can see like all the extra liquid is almost completely out. It's just sauce now. And it's just sauce now that's got the glue of the starch gluing the meat to the noodles. This extra 2-3 minutes is what you need to make pasta correctly, to serve it correctly. I don't know if it needs more water or it needs cheese. Is what it needs. This is a very thick noodle, so you could literally double the amount of sauce I put in here with these noodles. And they're a little gummy, sticking in the back teeth. So I can literally just do this. Buy myself another minute, 2 minutes of cooking time. I mean, when you add that water in, all you're doing is adding more starch, more things to stick. This is good food. That's it. This is it. This is the whole thing. This is just ready to go. Serve that, put some cheese on it. It's delicious. This works with noodles, long noodles, short noodles, tall noodles, fat noodles, squirrely noodles, pinwheels, macaroni, elbow. Take a very attractive bowl, handmade, ceramic bowl. If you don't have this, don't even bother. Yeah, this is perfect. This is perfect. I'm actually gonna go back to these guys. The sauce is just stuck to every single piece. It's inside the tubes. It's on. See how it just sits there? Right there on it. Look right there. Right there. Just sticks. That's the pasta water. It's the magic of pasta water. The magic of pasta water. Good stuff. You can't cook angry. You can't skip angry. You can cook angry as hell. Rage cooking. Rage against the cooking. This is Pecorino Romano cheese. Just to dial it up. And if you want to feel fancy, you can just do a little basil right there. You're not going to eat the basil. You're just going to scoot it out of the way. Get out of the way. And then I'm going to use chopsticks because that's how I roll. Yeah. The cheese is the thing that sends it over the edge. The bolognese is a little flat tasting by nature. This is really good. Like, subscribe. Like and subscribe. And then go make this. Go just a jar of sauce. Jar of sauce, some pasta. The water. This is all about the magic water. Magic pasta water. Make this for somebody, but then don't tell them how you did it. And then tell them it's just a jar of sauce and some pasta. What? It's nothing fancy. I mean, we kind of have to keep it a secret, don't we? Yeah, let's not tell anyone. After you watch this video, delete it. That's not how this works. After you watch this video, forget it.